Hi guys, and welcome to another YouTube video. So I just wanted to share with you guys, there's been a couple things that have changed since I've gotten pregnant, so it's made me switch up my Sunday self-care routine. So I just wanted to share a few things with you guys. I'm clearly bearing it all right now. And this is my clay mask, and this is actually like clay from the earth. I went to, I mentioned in another video that I went and spent Juneteenth at my friend Courtney, well, my sister Courtney, her friend Danielle's house that she built, her and her father built from the ground up. And they have this beautiful creek out there, and you can actually literally collect the silk that people use in spas for mud baths, clay masks, and all kinds of stuff. She actually has it there on her land. So we went to the creek, and I'll throw a couple pictures in here, but we went to the creek and we actually collected some. So I went ahead and did that. I put my clay mask on. So the two things that have changed the most, I'm gonna go through each scenario with you. My skincare routine has changed, and that's where the clay mask comes in. So my skin has a tendency to get a lot more dry. I know because I'm pumping a whole lot more blood, and there's a whole lot more hormones in my system, that it causes me to get dehydrated a lot faster. So they usually recommend that you drink 3 times the amount of water than you normally do. So I've noticed that my skin tends to get more dry. And then also with my diet varying the way that it does, I used to be like heavily plant-based, meaning like 70% of everything that I ate was fruits and vegetables. And even though I still eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, I do eat a lot more meat, a lot more sugar. Like sometimes I'll have sugar cravings where all I want is sweets. I want candy or chocolate or pastries or something like that. And so I definitely see the side effects on my skin. So I've noticed a lot of dryness from being dehydrated, not getting enough water. And then I've also noticed acne that pops up from time to time. Now, I've never really had problems with my skin. But like I said, all the hormones and changes going through my body right now has definitely impacted my skin. So I just go ahead and put a renewed focus on it. So this is the beginning of my self-care Sunday. I start with my clay mask, and I have the clay. So this is what it looks like. And it literally is, it seems like a clump of mud, but it hardens. And so it's actually hardened on my face. And it's like a soft exfoliating scrub. A lot of people are very careful about what they exfoliate with. I'm very holistic, so if it comes from the earth, then it's for me. So we literally scraped clumps of mud, and I use that. Sometimes I'll do a whole full body scrub in the shower, and then of course I clean up with soap afterwards. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face off with just water after I apply this clay mask. And then because my skin also tends to have areas where it's very oily, like I've noticed in my T-zone tends to be very oily, which does cause, you know, those whiteheads if you squeeze your skin together and then all of a sudden you see all this white stuff come out of your pores. So I have that, and I've noticed for me, especially when it's starting to get hot. Today it's 89 degrees today on this Sunday. Today is Sunday the 20th. No, the 19th. My bad, 19th. Sorry. And it's 89 degrees today, so it's getting to that weather where I really need to be worried, or not worried, but just pay attention to the oiliness in my skin. And so for me, it's a simple remedy that my stepdad taught me a long time ago when I was in high school and started having my first breakouts and things like that. And that is, after I take the clay mask off, I go ahead and use the alcohol. Now, this is just a regular bottle of alcohol. I think I got this from Dollar Tree. Of course, you can find this anywhere. It's rubbing alcohol, the same thing you use to clean a cut or infection or a wound. For me, this is very effective. Like I said, my T-zone tends to be very oily. So what I do is I take a hot rag and... or I take a rag and I run it under hot water, and while it's still hot, I place it on my face because the steam and the heat opens up my pores. And then after my pores are open, I'll go ahead and get either one of these cotton, the flat rounds that you can use for your face. A lot of girls use this to remove makeup and stuff. I also use this for my skincare routine. Or you can go ahead and use the cotton balls. The cotton balls is something that I use. My mom passed down to me for years and years. So cotton balls, it really just, it's your preference. They're both cotton. It's just really which one do you like better. And then after I treat the oiliness with the rubbing alcohol, I'll go ahead and do a nice toner, which is Witch Hazel. Theirs is a really good brand. My little sister actually gave this to me. So I've been using it clearly because it's almost gone. So I need to go ahead and re-up and get some more. This is the cucumber. So it has a really light, refreshing scent. It's nothing too powerful. My skin has always been sensitive, so I can't use a bunch of smelly good, perfumey stuff because it might break me out. So it feels really light. It doesn't feel like there's something extra on your face, you know, that heavy, cloggy feeling. This doesn't give me that. I feel refreshed. My pores feel cleansed and nice. So that is my skincare routine. And so I'm gonna go through the methods and show you guys how I apply the rubbing alcohol and how I also apply the toner too. So we'll go through that in a minute. Okay guys, I am here in my bathroom and I'm about to start my skincare routine. I'm about to remove the clay mask. So I'm just go through the process really quick and you guys can watch. Let me put my hair up in a bun because I know it tends to get long and get splashed on and all that crap. So just going to wrap up hair really quickly and then get started. Now, it depends on, honestly, the weather. If I do warm water or cold water, it really doesn't matter. Because it's so hot today, I'm sticking to cold water. And plus, it feels really good on my skin anyway. So I'm just going to wash the clay off. And then I'll start the process with my rag of putting the alcohol mask on. So here we go. Now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and start with the warm water to open up my pores. And it's literally just running the rag under the hot water, and as soon as it is hot enough where it's hot to the touch, of course, then you're just going to take it. I like to roll it into a ball and then squeeze. to get all the excess water out, because you want the heat, not necessarily the water so much. So super hot right now. I'm gonna wring it out, and then I'm going to put it on my face. And I just kind of press it into all of my crevices. Make sure that the heat collects on my face. And there we go. My pores are open. And I'm gonna use the cotton balls today. I like to use them lately a lot more than the cotton rounds. And so I follow my T-zone pattern. I always start in the middle or on my nose, because that's where I tend to be the oiliest, and then go up into my forehead and over my brows. And so it is a bit strong, so if you want, you can keep your eyes closed. I just kind of blink through it. I go around the bottom and just try to get every facet of your face. I like to get up here too, because a lot of sweat tends to collect there, and sometimes you can come back with a brown line, like, yeah, see, needs to clean. Some of it is from the clay, and then some of it is just dirt that needed to come off. So I'll usually do one or two, depending on just how I feel, and so I'm going to do a second one before I go ahead and put the toner on, just to make sure I got everything. I kind of use the cotton. I'm glad that it's white, because I kind of use it as a gauge of how good I'm doing with my skin, how good I'm taking care of it. Of course, the less dirt, the better. And yeah, here we go. So, now that I'm done with the alcohol, my face is starting to look pretty nice and shiny. My pores are just, I feel them coming back together. Okay, got my toner, cucumber toner. And I'm going to, same process, get one cotton ball and start in my T-zone, work it up to my brows, and go down underneath my eyes, around my nose. I just realized you can see my box of cereal. I keep food in my room if it's a favorite, so nobody else eats it. I know that's really bad of me, but whatever. I don't care. I'm creating life. I can do what I want. Nice and clean. Now I have my toner on there. I'm going to go ahead and do the last step with the oil. And like I said, you can use whatever moisturizer you like to, but it's just I enjoy using this one because it's nice and light. You know, keep me moisturized throughout the day. I don't have to reapply or anything like that. Once I put it on in the beginning of the morning, that's it. I am done. And that's it. That's it for my face, my skincare.